Alrighty, welcome back to another video. As you can see, the new Tower of Styx portal is up. Most likely we'll be introducing the latest of the Styx heroes, and also this is kind of unexpected because this event has come, I think, a couple of weeks early, and what they have actually announced is that they are pausing or holding the events until further notice as the towers go under reconstruction. Obviously, I think the towers have been sort of more of a chore rather than something that is exciting for players, because apart from pulling from the portals, I think the event has gotten a little bit dry, and therefore you are seeing players sort of wish there was something different in the towers. So anyways, let's just look at what are the new heroes that are out. So Amphitrite is the latest and also the last of the Styx troops, Styx heroes that are featured in the beta and has finally made its way into the actual game, publicly released. So let's just have a look at her. Amphitrite is a 5-star blue monk with the Styx family. So they became stronger when teamed with other unique heroes of the same family. Bonus for 1, 2, 3 heroes, 40, 60 or 80% chance to cast negative 30% mana generation to all enemies for 2 turns when this hero casts a special skill. Pretty decent as a special. And also they resist defense ailments, so this character has innate resistance against status ailments that affect defense, and also applies to elemental defense. Now, what does this hero do? Let's see. So Styx is one of those heroes where if you do not have a mana, 3 to 5 mana troops available, you can actually use a normal, either a crit or a ninja troop in order to, still be able to cast the first, second, and third charge at 6, 9, and 12 mana tiles. So this one is not completely affected by mana generation in terms of the initial gain of how the tiles of how the skills are actually charged. I think what the mana troop does is it affects the second and the third charge more impactful rather than the first charge. So let's see what the first charge does. Deals 200% damage to all enemies. All enemies get negative 25% decrease for any healing received for 3 turns. So at very fast, you're dealing 200%, which is decent, and then you get this negative 25% healing decrease, which is in some way a little bit significant against heroes like Hathor or Aramis before they fire. Can be pretty decent. The second charge deals 315% damage to all enemies. Now we're talking. Summons a Styx Spirit Fiend for all enemies. The Fiend damages its target with 40% attack each turn. The Styx Fiend absorbs healing. It disappears after absorbing a healing amount equal to 25% of its target's max health. So this is just nothing. It's more of a meat shield that prevents the enemy from actually healing its HP, and you'll have to heal off the Fiend first. The fact that it's only healing for 25%, not too good, especially when you're looking at how the current healers all are. You just take a look at like Cleopatra, for example, who is healing like 60% HP. You're looking at some other heroes like Hathor, who's like boosting health about, I think, 4 to 500, which is, I think, way more than 25%. You're still able to kind of heal, kind of make sure that they actually overheal, remove the fiends, and still get the heal. But 315% damage to all enemies is pretty decent. The third charge deals 365% damage to all enemies. Summons the same Styx Spirit Fiend, except at the end of it, they also get, all enemies get negative 75% decrease for any healing received for 4 turns. Obviously, with the third charge, having that decrease in healing prevents you from actually removing the fiends, in which case you're not actually getting to remove the fiends out of the enemies. And it would have been good except these fiends are not doing anything. The only thing they're doing is absorbing health. It doesn't do anything on its own. What I mean by that is, like, for example, some fiends, like for example, you look at Lubu, who's able to the fiends prevent them from getting any new buffs. You look at, let's say, like Snowball, for example. Snowball's fiends prevent them from actually no, not prevent, but it actually gives them an additional kind of defense down, which is actually pretty good. So what do I think of this? I think this is pretty, at this current stage, the damage is pretty okay, but altogether is pretty mediocre. Like, if you compare that kind of power level to, like, let's say for example Hypnos, who does a lot of damage, and at the same time you have the first charge, which is pretty relevant. You stop enemies from getting new status effect buffs, and then at the second charge you kind of dispel first, which is what red really requires. And at the same time you can actually include this in your theory crafting when you're doing offense teams as well. So heroes like Hypnos or Nemesis as well, who deals a lot of damage to a target, and then make sure that enemies, whenever they gain mana from anywhere, they receive 250 damage. This is something that's a bit more relevant in current times. So we do have a couple of pools here. I mean, as always, let's just see if we can get anything from here. For me, generally, I think Hypnos, Nyx, I think are the heroes that are highly in demand here. Even Charon will be good. Some of the other Nyx heroes are actually pretty decent. Let me just get to them. Let's see. Alright, so Charon's pretty good, Nyx is pretty good, Thanatos I've been using to pretty good success as well. Erebus, Erebus isn't that good. Hypnos is pretty good. Nemesis, as much as I like to deny it, is actually pretty good as well. So let's do some pulls and see what we can get. I have all the other Styx 4 stars and 3 stars here. I'm getting Dawa first. Is that a good sign? I have all the other 4 star and 3 star Styx heroes. I'm only having Thanatos as my only Styx 5 star right now. Obviously, and that was, I even pulled that not from the Styx tower itself, but from the solstice summons. So you can see my luck for Styx tower is actually pretty bad, but then again, you can't win it all. These kind of portals is actually pretty hard to get, like, good stuff, especially when you look at the odds. I think the odds are actually pretty low, 0.3% to get a legendary featured hero, and only a 1% chance to actually get a featured hero. So we're gonna just do this a little bit quickly. Oh, there's the 4 stars. Still nothing. Well, alright, maybe let's just do a couple of pulls here and see what we can get. Tibertus, Dante, Sabina, Crab, all the feeders in the world. Oh hey, we got a bonus draw of a, wow, okay. Well, I think that's all of it for luck. Let's just do another one and see what we can get. Who knows. Yeah, we're really not getting any luck in the past few portals. But anyways, that's it. For anybody who's got Amphitrite, let me know what you think of her. I don't think she's that good now, especially with some of the newer. Maybe if you can combine her with, like, Cinnamon, for example, then maybe at a second charge, maybe she'll be better. I'm not sure. Maybe, like, if you can do, like, say maybe Cinnamon, Sobek, and Amphitrite, yeah, maybe that's something to consider as well. But I think Hypnos is the one that everybody would want. So anyways, we do have some tower summons. We have 46 troop tokens here. Let's see if we can get anything in order to help our conquest to get, you know, some to pump out our red and blue magic troops, because I need a second copy of those. Ooh, 4-star. 1, 2. 2 mana troops. That's okay so far. Yeah, I don't actually need the Styx troops. In fact, I'm not even leveling a single Styx troop right now. I don't think, like, if you ask me personally, between Styx, magic, and mana troops, I think Styx troops are the worst out of all of them, just because it's actually that low. The stats of it are actually quite low. Another mana troop, that's okay. The game can get frustrating sometimes when you don't pull, when you don't manage to pull anything. But then again, you know, it's only 30 pulls. It's not like as though you are doing, you know, 100 pulls to kind of guarantee that 1%. So you're at the mercy of, you know, the luck. And even now, even this one as well, we're not doing that well. Okay, so 3 mana and 1 crit so far. 4 mana and 1 crit. No Styx troops to talk about, huh? Well, at the very least, I don't need anything else in terms of troops. I'm just pulling in order to get feeders, and that's about it. Considering that they're putting a stop to all the towers right now. Wow, we didn't get a single. So 46 troop pulls and not a single Cyclops troop. Well, my luck is really bad. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I'm just getting, you know, feeders in order to kind of max the in order to max my red troop. Where is it? Yeah, in order to max this red troop, I need to get it done soon, as well as this level 14 one, and then I'll have 2 magic troops of each color. Well, green I'm not so, because green I'm actually starting to use less of. I've only been using it for support heroes, so maybe you know, it could be argued that I could get a second green magic troop done as well. So I have the 3 here as well, but I already have 3 level 30 magic troops, level 30 mana troops. So that's about it. Good luck with your pulls. See you guys in the next video. GG.